Welcome to Soccer House with Ike. My name is Tim Russell Host, and today's edition is the Manchester United New Direction. Today is the Boxing Day fixtures in EPL, whereby a lot of games are played in the Boxing Day festivity period. In La Liga, Serie A and the Bundesliga, they're all on a winter break, which is a very good thing, but the English tradition, they play through the Christmas period. Now, let's go to the Manchester United New Direction. We're talking about the Manchester United at home to Sunderland, which was a very good game. Sunderland started with some good passing, interchanging passings and trying to press United back. But United started to get into the groove of things, Pogba pulling the strings in the midfield, and United started to build slowly. United didn't start with Mkhitaryan, they didn't start with Martial. So they had, up front they had Ibra supported by Mata up front. And United started on a slower pace, but when it started to get towards the 25th minute, 23rd minute, 25th, 30th minute going forward towards before the end of the first half, United started to get hold of the game. With Pogba, a few chances Pogba missed earlier, but the good thing about United is that United are creating chances compared to last season, whereby chances were not being created. It was just constantly passing and passing and passing and passing and passing. And it was very boring. But United are going more direct, more creativity through the flanks, Valencia down the right flank, and David Blind down the left. So it's giving United options through the flanks and giving United options through the middle if they want to do the inter-passing in the middle. Sunderland came to try and stifle United, frustrate United, and try and hit United with set pieces and hit United on a break, coming with an E28 and Defoe playing up front. But United playing with Rojo and Jones and Carrick in front of them, Sunderland found it hard to penetrate that defence, because Rojo and Jones have started to form a formidable partnership, holding United solidly at the back. Going forward, when it came to the United scoring goals, most of the chances started to fall to Pogba, and a good free kick taken by Mata was saved by Pickford. But United kept on going forward, and for that started the press. So they pressed from the last 25 minutes of the first half towards the end of the first half. United were pressing for that first elusive goal. It was a nice interchange passing between Ibrahimovic and David Blind, and that was the first goal. It was a beautiful left foot, low-footed shot right to the bottom corner, which the Sunderland keeper didn't see in time, and that gave United the first goal. But United tried to press on to score another goal before the first half ran out, but they couldn't get that first goal and were only able to score 1-0 in the first half. I thought United increased the pressure on Sunderland, started playing more solid, playing more comfortable through the middle, through the flank, Valencia sending crosses and Blind bombing down the left side, giving Sunderland defenders a lot to think about. But the good thing here about United is that the way Jose started to play, United started to play more precision, sharpness, speed. They don't dwell too long on the ball. They make forward passes, and the creative players are beginning to find the creativity, pushing balls through those little gaps. And that it takes creativity and vision to make those gaps and those forward moves for United. Herrera was a very good player. He played very well for United to play, shutting out anything that came past them and bombing forward anytime he had the opportunity to. And E28 was a handful for United, but when I say handful, he was dangerous, but he was always subdued by Rojo and Jones combined. Now, if we go to the second half of the game, United started to up the game. They started to press, and the keeper Pickford made some good saves, but at the same time, a goal was definitely bound to come. Sunderland did have one of the best chances in the first half, but in the second half, United turned the screw and started to turn the screw more onto Sunderland's defence, and the defences started falling back, and United started pushing forward. United started grinding the chances and pushing Sunderland back, and a beautiful pass from Pogba all the way. It was like measured, a slide right through the middle, and Ibrahimovic delivered it, scoring a beautiful goal, making it 2-0 to United. At that point, it took the pressure off United, because at that point, United were beginning to get frustrated and constantly bombarding the Sunderland defence, but Sunderland held out by constantly playing 5 men at the back and 3 men in front of those 5 defenders, making it an 8-man wall that United had to penetrate. But United found a way, a beautiful pass from Pogba, and he was able to find Ibrahimovic, and the rest was history, because he slotted the ball in beautifully, giving United a 2-0 lead. Because leading on 1-0, as you can see, going back, the 1-0 lead against Arsenal, the 1-0 lead against Stoke, No goals against Burnley. No goals against West Ham. So, you know, we have to make sure we score more than one. Same thing against Everton. 1-0. Conceding a goal last minute. So scoring 2 gave us that cushion. So Sunderland, if they wanted to score, they had to come at us. And we could hit them the rim. At this point, Mkhitaryan came on. And with Mkhitaryan coming on, he was able to cause a lot of confusion because he runs with pace and beautiful dribbling skills. He runs at Sunderland defenders, which they did not like. We're going to take our commercial break now. So Soccer As We Like It, we'll see you as soon as we come back from our commercial break. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the second part of the show, Soccer As We Like It, the Manchester United New Direction, part 4. Right. As we were talking, in United were 2-0 up, but the best part of the game was with Mkhitaryan. When Mkhitaryan came on to replace Mata, there was this buzz. You see what I mean? There was this buzz of expectation. He was kind of like, this is the guy who's going to make a big change. Even though United were 2-0 up. Mkhitaryan, as he had come on earlier to replace Mata, trying to look for United, and he was part of that goal, even though the goal was created by Pogba. But Mkhitaryan has started to cause confusion at the Sunderland defence, and they didn't know how to handle this guy because this guy has a lot of skills and pace. And a beautiful ball down the right, and Ibrahimovic made a beautiful cross, and what a fantastic goal by Mkhitaryan. I mean, we haven't seen a goal like that. Initially I thought it was a scissors kick, but when I looked at it, it was a scorpion kick. He leaned forward and used the back of his leg to flip the ball into the net. That goal you're going to see over and over and over. I mean, it was a classic goal. A goal that will stand out from a lot of goals. A goal that you don't see regularly. It takes a special kind of player to score that kind of goal. You see what I mean? This is the kind of player I'm talking about. Needs to be United. Needs to be given regular games. He's just come back from injury. In his last 3 games, he scored goals. He has goals in him. This guy was the best player in Bundesliga last season. He had the highest assist. That tells you a lot. The Bundesliga is a very technical league. So people are thinking, oh, it's only Bundesliga. Oh yeah, Bundesliga is very technical. They play some scientific football. It doesn't require a lot of running and running. It just means dribbling, vision, and finding spaces. It's kind of more technical than the Italian league, which is now more open, but the Bundesliga is very technical. Most of the players there are very continental and hold the ball, they keep the ball a lot. They don't do a lot of running, but when they run, they're running to finish off the ball. See what I mean? And this is what I'm talking about in reference to Manchester United having these kind of players. Mkhitaryan is that kind of special player to score that kind of special goal. So at 3-0 United, it was already game done, signed, sealed and delivered. Goodbye, good night to Sunderland. Even though they tried to come back, they scored a consolation goal, Berino, and was a beautiful volley, which, you know, the gear didn't really see it coming. And, you know, it was a consolation goal, but we had already sealed up the 3 points and marched on and given it. We could have scored a last minute free kick by Ibrahimovic, but Pickford was able to save it on the line at the very last minute of the game. Now, my summary is going to be this. Can United get back into that top 4? Yes, they can. Can United keep a consistent run? Yes, they can. The good thing about this game, the good thing about this Man United, we still have Rashford, we still have Mata, we still have Martial, we still have Rooney. He could still come on and do some work on the team. So United are not short of goals, but I do think, and my only concern is, if Ibrahimovic gets injured, who's going to step up and take his place? My recommendation would be Martial, because Martial last season scored, he was Man United's top scorer by playing through the middle. He's got quick feet, he's got good skills, and he could go through defenders very quickly. Even when he played on the left today, he was very skillful. I think he plays better on the left than Rashford would. Rashford is more like a Van Nistelrooy, you know, a 6-yard box predator. But playing him on the left, I don't know. But there's this rumour of Griezmann coming. Don't ask me. We're going to have to watch this space, follow Soccer As We Like It, and we continue to see what's going to happen to that. Because with Griezmann coming, Rashford, Rooney, Martial, I really haven't got a clue what's going to happen at that point. See what I mean? So at this point, I'm going to say United, going forward, have been playing some beautiful scientific football. I think Jose Mourinho has done a very good job. I think it all came down to United. We originals, hardcore United supporters, are patient because we like the football we're playing. The football we played last season was stagnant. It was dry. It was boring. I'm going to be honest, it was boring football we played last season. But this season, we're playing upbeat, a faster tempo, creativity, running down the flank, playing the United way. Although we might not have traditional wingers like Beckham, Lee Sharp, Ryan Giggs, but our fullbacks are delivering good crosses into the box. Valencia, remember, used to be a right winger, so he played on the right full back, sending the good crosses. It's not bad enough. But United have the creativity with Commander in General, Pogba leading the front, Herrera, Carrick. So we have a lot of solid defence and a solid midfield. And you know what? I'm not even complaining. Our next match is going to be home to Middlesbrough. I hope we do well. Middlesbrough come with a very defensive mindset. They don't come to score. They're going to come to defend like they did today against Burnley, even though Burnley were able to, because Burnley had a bit of giants in that team and were able to score the goal 1-0, and Middlesbrough lost that game today. So Middlesbrough on Saturday is going to be a defensive Middlesbrough. They're not going to come and score, they're going to try and hit us on the break, but United will have to take the impetus and score early, shut them down, knock them out, 2-0, 3-0, we'll take that anytime, 3 points. And we are putting pressure on the teams above us, because most of the teams above us, the City, the Arsenal, the Spurs, the Liverpool, all for United were done. But when they look behind the rear view mirror, they can see a red Manchester United train steaming through, coming down the track fast and furious, because United want that spot, and we are going to get that spot. From me, Manchester United supporters, and to all of you, have a nice Christmas and a nice Boxing Day. I wish you a prosperous New Year in advance. Soccer as we like it. My name is Tim Russell, the Manchester United, the new direction. We will get there. Thank you very much and have a nice couple of days. Till I'll see you on Saturday after the Middlesbrough game.